Y'all done got the happiest man on earth mad as fuck, child. You know what? It's been a long time coming. Because I said, ain't no way that these people sitting back and watching some old ass indie, whatever kind of wrestlers show up on the scene and win tag team titles in 2 fucking episodes. Yes, I'm talking about the Motor Machine Guns. Everybody ain't all hip to that. The way y'all be like, ooh, 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 ain't but DYI 2.0. Or maybe DYI is the Motor City Machine Guns 2.0. I don't know. But I know if I was the Street Profits, I'd be sitting on the sidelines. Ain't this a mug? So Montez Ford down to the Daily Mail and he told them, like, I'ma just be real. You know, I'm 34 years old. I got dreams, aspirations like everybody fucking else. And I'm sitting up in here watching these dudes come up off the street and come up ahead of me as if I ain't put the work in. And I've been doing the best I could, showing these people that I am talented and I got what it takes to do a singles run. But ain't nobody trying to pay me no attention. And I quote, for me to sit here and go like, how's it going? It's good. That'd be a lie. There's always pleasure in doing what you love, what you admire, what you have dreamt of, what you have goals and passion for. But it does get to that sense of frustration where anything you try to accomplish in life, where you may feel like it's either taking too long or it's been too long or nothing's happening. He said, you've got new faces showing up on the scene, and our audience naturally tends to forget what we've done and how we've done it. And now it's at a point where it's been almost 4 years since we've been tag team champs. He said, I ain't gonna lie. I say I don't sit here and watch all the comments and everything. I watch everything. We're not in conversations when it comes to tag teams. We're not in conversations when it comes to anything wrestling related. Besides the fact getting handled by the bloodline, and that doesn't sit well with me. As well as it is going in terms of being my dream job, it's enjoying it as it is frustrating. So if you watch Bianca and Montez for a TV show, Montez for the most part was really, I wouldn't say he was struggling, but let's be real. Bianca Belair is flying around with this rocket on her back, and he basically is bringing up the caboose. And it's like, she's just like, baby, it's going to happen soon. Keep working hard. And he working hard as fuck. He got bulked up. He good looking. He got good style. Him and Bianca basically the face of the company, because when they ringing bells for money and they looking for representation, you best believe Bianca and Montez Ford are the first people that they call up, because they look good and they represent the company beautifully. 2024 has been the worst years of his life, Montez Ford. He lost his grandfather. Dawkins lost his mother. Some good things happened. He helped put on a show in WrestleMania. But when it comes to wrestling, he's focused on one thing, and that's being a champion. He said, that's the sense of recognition we want. You can go out there and have 3, 4, 5-star matches, and that's awesome. But is he a champion? We want to be champions. Then when he got with Bobby Lashley, a la via Vince McMahon, he thought they was going to start cooking, because they were supposed to be the quote-unquote pride. They never even used the term or the name when they came out and had that last match at WrestleMania or whatever pay-per-view that was. He said, at first we started being villains, reflecting on his time with Lashley. He said the crowd wasn't having it. They was like, we kept trying to force them. They said, no, you are the same prophets, and we like the prophets, and we trying to get the smoke. We don't want to be fucking around here booing you. He said, I'm glad with what we had for the short period of time. B-Fab and the Almighty when he was here. But what I took from the lesson is anything can happen. Anything can transition. Anybody can leave, or anybody can just depart at any time. And you kind of just have to pick up wherever's left off and just run with it. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. He said, well, all of those things happen. We're very, very excited because Lashley was somebody we looked up to, somebody I watched as a kid. Now I'm being paired with him. He was like my mentor, and he's ushering us in this new chapter, Street Profits. And everything is running and we having a good time, and then boom, it just stops. And it's been this consistent stop and go and stop and go and stop and go with the Profits, where we'll get momentum and then the momentum will stop and then it'll start again and whoop de whoop de whoop. And for us, that's frustrating because it's hard to get behind a team whose momentum starts and stops again. And he ain't lying. I don't know if this is like, kayfabe and leading up to like some infight between him and Dawkins, because in WWE, people can't just separate ways and shake hands and be like, you know what, go ahead out there and do your thing, and I'm going to support you. I'm going to do my thing, you support me. No, they always got to stab each other in the back and argue or whatever. So he said, have aspirations and passions and things I want to do. But if the other people that I'm attached to don't have the same mentality, then that could fail. They can have dreams and aspirations of being a champion or leaving it or not renewing contracts or whatever else it is, but it's not the same mindset or whatever I got going on. So I always take as in whatever you involved in, just be prepared for the shift, because everyone may not have the same mindset as you. He said, you're not in the conversations, not in the ad, not in the billboard, not in the top this. You're not in the top that. You're kind of just there. And for me, that bothers me. And that's what I'm aiming to fix now. Not just being attached to so many people and having so many transitions, but moving forward and actually becoming successful again. Having some titles, having some accolades, having some things that are going to make people start taking us seriously. And I don't blame him. Montez said, now I'm starting to think, do I need to make adjustments with the people I'm involved in? Do I need to involve more people? Or do I need to get rid of people? And I'm looking at my biological clock, and there's some things that I want to do. But I also want to be past a certain age or athletic prime where I'm not able to do these things. It's like, this is a crossroads that I'm at right now in life, he said. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be a WWE champion. Now I got the dream job. I won it. Been in this tag team is fantastic, but I also made a lot of changes and adjustments to try to be successful in this tag team. And now I'm at a point where I done did everything. I tried to do something for a long time and there's still no success. He said, I'm looking at the universe, I'm looking at the signs, and it's time to adjust to a new era, a new mode, a new mindset, or do I need to start getting rid of people? And that is where I think this is all kayfabe, because for a minute, Montez was like, he don't want to go singles because he was worried about Dawkins' feelings. And I don't feel like Dawkins would be like, don't go singles and leave me. I think they want to do that whole Shawn Michael, Marty Jannetty type breakup because Triple H don't got no fucking creative, and this is the way to get things started. And you know what? Just give him a shot. These titles, listen, I don't call them props, but they don't have the prestige or whatever. They never did. Hot potato these motherfuckers. Build up these stars and stop fucking playing triple thumbs. Like, I don't understand what you got going on. Because you can have Montez Ford go after a title. Does anybody want Gunther's title? I mean, does anybody want Cody Rhodes' title? Only title that seems people be wanting is LA Knight's USA title or the Intercontinental Championship. Don't nobody want no tag team titles. At least the ladies, they be fighting for the tag team titles for the ladies. But don't nobody want these titles? You can have these people running after these titles and fighting for it, and they win, and you get them a week, 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck if Montez hold that belt for 15 days like fucking Jey Uso. Let that man hold that title and show you he could be the face of the company. He's well spoken, got a military background. He is everything you want. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, Mr. I don't see color. Because Montez is literally the whole package, except he a little bit too tan for triple thumbs. I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments.